We're not brothers. Maybe we're not friends either.
If you're hearing our voices, it means it's time for It's This Meets That, the podcast where we watch the worst movies from trailer to end credits, scene by scene, so you don't have to, but maybe you should. I'm Russ.
I'm Jared.
That's how it's going to go, huh?
I'm just playing with you.
All right. You're always my brother. You're my twin.
I know. I thought about doing an accent, but
that's too soon. It's too soon. We can't be doing accents in the first 10 seconds.
Yeah, exactly.
Or can we?
I mean, it's been done.
Yeah. Dare us, listener. Dare us by sending us an email. So we're kicking off a new movie, new teardown. We're going to start with a little trailer trash. What are we doing?
Siberia. We're conquering Siberia.
all of Siberia.
That's right. Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. This ought to go real good.
It's going to be a long episode.
Oh, boy.
So timely.
So timely.
Siberia is always timely. So the premise here, when an American diamond trader's Russian partner goes missing, he journeys to Siberia in search of him, but instead begins a love affair.
I mean,
very sexy.
Yeah. I mean, you're making 3 mistakes here off the bat.
Yeah.
I don't think I need to describe them.
At least 3. Diamond trader 1.
Yep.
Russian partner 2.
Journeying to Siberia
3. Love affair 4.
Yeah.
Search for him 5. Let's call it.
This
American in this day and age.
In this day and age 6. This whole log line is a giant ITMT safety tip.
That's right. Yeah, in fact, I think that is the safety tip, right? It's like number 34.
34? Yeah.
Yep, I bet.
Yeah, I'm flipping through the archives here. Yep.
I think it's 34. When an American diamond trader's Russian partner goes missing, don't journey to Siberia in search of him. Yes.
Just don't do that.
It's a very specific safety tip.
Okay, so that sounds like fun.
Yeah, we talked about it very briefly before we started recording. This trailer, in my opinion, looks awful.
So that
and you said you were kind of into it.
Yeah, I don't know, because I don't know. I like the kind of potentially tense thrillers and there's
sure
what happened to his partner. Who's the love affair? I mean, I've got some ideas. We'll prognosticate later, but I don't know. I thought the trailer was fine. I was like, oh, this might not be too bad. Had the noir music, was kind of kicking up. There's some cliche stuff in there, but I don't know.
But there was no plot. Like I didn't read the log line as usual before I watched the trailer. And so like to me, I was like, okay, something about diamonds.
Yeah, and they're fake.
And Keanu Reeves and a gangster, right? Yeah. And the diamonds are fake.
What else do you need?
Like, that's not plot.
Yeah, it's just. I guess it's not really giving you like, oh, what's happening here. But I mean,
right?
Clearly, there's someone's being crossed. Clearly, the Russian.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
Is that clear? Even like
I thought it was, but I don't know.
His patience is running thin.
I did watch it 5 times, so maybe I don't know.
I think you're assigning meaning to the trailer when there is none.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Because like I don't know, man. It was just. I don't think it's maybe the worst movie we watched.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll have done worse, but
we have, guaranteed.
As far as trailers go, like this did not make me at all interested. Like it was so empty. I was like, okay, Keanu Reeves with guns. Like, okay, I've seen John Wick. That's not true. I don't know why I just lied. I haven't seen John Wick.
You haven't seen John Wick at all?
No. I know. How crazy is that?
Just all you have to do is just watch the first one and then just stop there. And then you're fine. You don't have to watch it.
Oh, but I heard they were all fun. No?
I don't know. The second one's good. The third one is not good. Fourth one is just annoying. I don't know. It's too long.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Come at me, listeners, because I know the movie's sitting at like 97% right now on Rotten Tomatoes, but I saw it and I was
going to say,
why is this 2 hours and 45 minutes long? It's the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. It's like, come on.
I guess I didn't realize it was almost 3 hours. I've been meaning to catch up on John Wick, and now I'm like,
watch the first 2 hours. The second one is good. Just watch the first 2. You don't need to watch it.
Okay. But either way, I've seen this movie, or like I've seen other movies with Keanu Reeves walking around with guns.
It's true, and they've been much better. So
Right, exactly.
So this came out in 2018, so kind of right in the middle of or when did the first John Wick come out? Do we know?
Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, is this trying to like capitalize on John Wick?
Well, I guess is yes. 2014, the first John Wick came out. Holy shnikes.
Wow. Okay, yeah, we're almost on the third one by then.
2014, yeah, was the first one. 2017 was this chapter 2. 2019 was chapter 3. Holy shit. So yeah. There you go.
Okay. I don't even know the plot of those.
Just a guy killing
revenge,
I'm
assuming,
for
something.
Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil it for you. So you just gotta watch the first one.
Okay. I appreciate it.
And it just pulls him back in, like the mafia pulls him back in to the world he's trying to get rid of, escape, but you
just
can't.
Like Jared Leto. Yeah,
that's right, Jared Leto, just pulling you back in, Leto clean. Okay, so before we get into the trailer, do you got any fan service?
We don't. So,
I don't know why I said it like that.
I am once again humbly begging you to please send us an email so we can read it right here in this very segment. It's thismeetsthat@gmail.com. We accept all emails. We don't turn any away.
And all forms of payment. Just
yeah.
I'm just throwing that in there too.
Send us a Venmo or something.
If you don't want to send
Jared DeLuca on Venmo. Do that.
If you don't want to
split it with Russ.
Yeah. If you don't want to send us an email, if you don't want to send us words, send us cash.
Venmos.
It's just as good, if not better.
Yeah. If we actually get like a couple bucks from somebody someday, I would be ecstatic.
From anyone.
Yeah, anyone. Just at Jared DeLuca on Venmo.
Just do it.
Anyway, I like this. This is a good segment.
Right? New segment. Send us money. Just do something.
New segment. Beg for money. Yeah.
Beg for money.
Keep Russ. Gotta keep Russ retired.
That's right. Gotta keep me retired so I can keep doing what I do. All right. So we get into the trailer here.
Yeah, let's do it.
We got the classic approved for all audiences. Appropriate. It's appropriate for all audiences. That's us. And then it cuts right to just Keanu walking off a plane into cold Siberia, I assume.
Very ominous music.
Very ominous. Very quiet. And it builds throughout the trailer. But it builds into like that ticking thing too. And we get some. Anyways, we'll get to it. Yeah, I know.
The classic.
The very cliche 2018 brom. Anyways, so he's walking off a plane in a very snowy, I assume, Siberia. And there's a car waiting for him, right? And then we cut to a shot of like maybe a church or something. A shot of what would that be?
That was like a Capitol building. I don't know.
Would that be Novoborisk? Novoborisk? Is that how you pronounce it?
Bless you.
Yeah, it's one of the cities out there. That I think
is it a city in?
Yeah.
My only references to Siberia are from Risk.
Yeah.
So, it's like Irkutsk and Yakutsk and Irkutsk and
all the Kutsk.
That's right. All the Kutsks. So if you got a Kuts, like
you're in. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. I don't know, but we hear some church bells at least, right?
Oh, Irkutsk is still a city in Siberia. So
Risk.
Good job, me.
There you go. So yeah, let me hear some church bells, right?
You're probably right.
There's I don't know. You can look up. You can confirm in like a couple of seconds, and then we cut to Keanu in a car doing some Keanu thinking, right? You should note in this shot he is wearing a wedding ring. So I mean, obviously it's a love affair, but you never know who.
Oh,
right. Huh? The love affair can go.
Could be a real affair, yeah.
I got some prognostications going on already. So we pull up to what looks like a fancy hotel, right? And the music is kind of noir-y vibe-ish, Sure. You get a shot of an elevator. I guess all this is kind of boring. Shot of an elevator signal.
It's super boring.
Fifth floor, and then
no line so far.
Yeah, and then like a shot of Keanu walking. Actually, it's just a shot of Keanu doing things, huh? Like
yes, that's what I mean. And not in like mundane things, like literally just walking around, or like it's so dumb.
He's just it's just like Keanu having
so uninteresting.
It's just him doing a day.
Yes. He's like wearing his nice little trench coat, and
and then he's asking someone. He's like, "Where's the sample?" Where's the sample? To someone on the phone in his hotel room, right? And we got a shot of him unpacking. God damn it!
That's what I like. And then there's like a little voiceover about how like there's some person that's a bad person to disappoint, or he's like on the phone call, getting a phone call about
Barkov. Is it Barkov? Or he's like,
I'm gonna have a huge problem where I need lots of subtitles. Because I can barely understand this trailer.
Yeah, there was one scene I had to like listen to a couple times before I picked up. But we get a shot of our villain here who walks into the hotel. He's got some of his goons, right? And then and then we get our Saban Films again. Welcome back.
I'm so excited.
Geez, they're
short go between for us on this one.
Yeah, right.
It was like 2 movies ago, right? It was the same movie.
Well, they keep pumping them out. We'll keep talking about them. So the music kind of picks up a bit more right now. It's still pretty dark, kind of noirish, right? and then it was like a shot of...
Is this
Detroit?
factories?
Is this Detroit?
Yeah, like very confusing.
I also was like, wait, is this the exact same shot they used in the trailer for The Outsider? Remember that shot of like the industrial,
definitely in Japan.
Like, yeah. I was like, this is the same place.
1942 Japan, 1946 Japan. Yeah.
What? What is happening?
Yes, this is going to be the same movie.
Same movie, pretty much. Yeah. So we get some shot of like a big guy walking, right, and then he's talking to Keanu and like, basically he's like, "Oh, your friend sold some diamonds." And Keanu's
I thought they want diamonds.
No, he said, "I think he sold your friend sold some diamonds," and Keanu's like,
okay.
"My diamonds." Whoa. And this is like one of 2 times either when this guy talks, it's a weird. It feels like he was like his voice is redubbed over his like him speaking.
Yeah.
Did you notice that? Like, and he did. It sounded like that again later on. Some bad ADR. If you want to get into the technical stuff.
Yeah. Well, the listeners know that we love getting into the technical stuff. So.
Love it. So yeah, a little weird. And then we cut to Keanu stomping on, doing a little mazel tov, right? Stomping on something to pull out.
That sounds like, what's he stomping on? I don't know.
Yeah. It was a little wrapped. It was the diamonds wrapped up in a little cloth thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
But again, it's boring.
It's just another day. Keanu.
Yeah. Oh, oops, stepped on my diamonds.
Oops, again.
Okay.
Yeah, they're wrapped up and he pours them out, right? And then we cut to, I'm guessing, the love affair, right? And she's checking out the diamonds and they're kind of checking out diamonds and checking out each other and checking out diamonds, right?
Listeners, you've seen this probably 1,000 times in movies and TV shows over the years. And as you know, it's like the most boring thing you can possibly see. It's literally like a woman sitting there with one of those like crane arm magnifying glass, kind of like, analyzing a diamond. Like you've seen in everything. It's so boring.
It's so boring. Okay.
Who cares?
And then we get the big moment. It's not real. Maybe a close up of the diamond. He's like,
this is the problem, I assume.
He's like, well, it's the best I've ever seen, right?
One of many.
And then we cut to some dude on the phone in a restaurant, and he's basically the Russian Matthew McConaughey. That's what he looked like to me.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's kind of like maybe one of his connections or something. He's like telling Keanu, he's like, your friends, they're cheating you, right? And we cut back to Keanu being like, whoa, on the phone. We cut back to Keanu and the lady checking out the diamonds again. And then he's like, she's like, I guess this is a problem. And Keanu's like, one of many. And again, This is like another one where like the voice was just like weirdly not lining up, and it was just kind of bad ADR right there. So,
yep.
And then
then we cut to
John Wick cocking a gun.
Yep.
Fired up. And then we get like a wide shot of the forest of Siberia. I'm guessing we're still in Siberia.
Again, so boring.
Yeah.
Like literally nothing.
And
like it's so quiet. Like the trailer's so quiet. Like you hear like a gun cock here and there, and like there's like a tense humming
until this moment, until this scene, because this is when we get the brom, the Hans Zimmer.
But even still, it's just like, okay, it's like a forest shot. Then it's going to cut to like a factory shot.
I mean, once we watch the movie, we'll see. But I'm guessing they're going for like this slow burn thriller kind of thing.
Well, they're achieving slow, all right. Not enough burn.
The only thing that's burning is my brain watching this. Right. And then we get a shot of Keanu texting while riding an escalator. Everyday Keanu things, right?
Unsafe.
Very unsafe.
Have your wits about you.
Yeah, I think there's 3 things you shouldn't do while you're walking or on an escalator, right? It's texting, reading, or farting. You shouldn't do those 3 things while you're walking.
Yeah.
Or riding an escalator.
Just polite.
Yeah. So right. So just note that, folks. Then we get a shot of Keanu.
Were you a safety tip or no?
I might be. Actually, it might be. I don't know. Those are 3 important things right there. So I don't know. I can't remember what number. If I went back in the archives, what was that?
I think it's like 46.
46. Yeah. Don't text, read, or fart while walking.
On an escalator. That's right. Well, this episode's chock full of safety tips. I like it.
Okay, so then we get more of the Brom, right? We get a shot of Keanu and I think his name's Barkov or whatever, the bad guy, right? He's chatting, right? And the bad guy is like, your job was to produce. I don't know if that's the right accent.
Procure the sample. Yeah.
Procure a sample of a single diamond. We'll do more Russian accents when we get to the full episode.
Way more.
And then while this is happening, we get cut to shots of like Keanu looking concerned, him playing with the diamonds again, him walking briskly outside, then getting attacked. But he kind of kicks ass for half a second, then he gets his ass kicked while the lady friend is like watching from a car, and then more like the big brown music thing, We cut to a classic bridge meeting scene with the Russian Matthew McConaughey, right? Tell him like, just go before it's too late. You know, you're in too deep, bro.
Yeah, I was like, is this guy? I guess maybe it's prognosticating, but I don't like this guy already.
Yeah, he's probably doing something shady. I mean, they're all doing something shady. So
right.
Anyway, we cut to sexy time. We cut to Keanu and a lady friend taking a bath, right? Intercut with them briskly walking around. Looks like she's crying, kind of terrified, and back to them in the bathtub, right?
Well, she's talking about how they're in trouble in the bathtub.
Yes,
which I can tell you that from watching the trailer. Have you watched the trailer? Listen, lady.
And then we get a quick shot of them exiting the elevator, kind of like everyday things, right? And then we get the old, if I can just draw on your patience, right? And a quick shot of Keanu scoping out the lobby, kind of looking around, right? And it cuts to black. And then we cut to the bad guy giving the old bad guy analogy here, right? And he's like doing bad guy things, smoking his cigar, right? And he goes on with like, the patience analogy. He's like, patience, Mr. Hill. It's like air in a sealed room. No matter how much you start out with, eventually you'll run out. And then like in between this, it cuts like the poor man's Benicio del Toro looking kind of edgy, He looks like he'll be a problem later. And then there's more woods.
Boring.
Yeah. Way more. It's a lot of face shots, a lot of faces.
Yep.
A lot of
faces, a lot of landscape.
A lot of elevators. Yep. We got another
boring locations.
Yep. Siberia. I mean, come on. We cut to more woods of Siberia, right? And the music really kind of kicks in now.
Well, and this is when Keanu's got his rifle out at this point, right?
Yes. Yeah. He's in a cabin in the woods with his rifle. We get some dogs getting unleashed, looking for him, right? Him looking with a gun. People and dogs run through the woods, right? SUV pulling up. People talking from a distance. Lady looking out the window, looking at the people talking from a distance. And then we get our first title card, directed by Matthew Ross.
No clue who that is.
Yeah, me neither. So we'll find out in part 1 now coming next week. So
that's right.
Stay tuned. We're not done yet though. So I mean, keep tuning in here, but yeah. And then we get a quick nighttime snowy Siberia, right?
Yep. And then we're back meeting our gangster guy, and Keanu's walking in to meet him, and I don't know, it looks like things may be a little shaky, but Russian guy says, hey, let's talk business. Don't worry about it.
Let's do some business, right? We get a close up of the lady friend's face, right?
Very sinister smile here.
Very sinister smile. That's the word I was looking for. Sinister. And we get title card. Keanu Reeves.
Keanu. That's right. Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves. Goes really well with liver. And we had a shot of Keanu open up a cabin door. He's got a gun, right? Yeah. And then we got the bad guy being like, the diamonds, they are good, right? And then Keanu's kind of like, do I have to answer that right now?
just because it'll be more interesting when we talk prognostications in a minute. I did look it up. The villain his name is Boris, because of course it is.
I was going
Boris Volkov.
Volkov is his last name. I was going Barkov. Barkov is I think a Florida Panther hockey player. Anyways,
Boris Volkov. So we're gonna do a lot of Boris calling.
A lot of Boris. Hey, Natasha, it's me, Boris.
My favorite.
Yep, so good. And I made a quick shot of the Keanu and the lady kissing again, right? Cut back to the cabin in the woods action, right? We got Keanu cocking his rifle. We got dudes outside shooting, getting shot.
Bunch of guys, bunch of guns.
Music is totally ramped up. It's like got that ticking sound in the background, trying to make you feel on edge,
Yeah, well, trying to make you feel on edge. Well, then there's a bunch of quick cuts of him just walking around.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, why?
It was like intercut with like him and the lady getting on, back to him in the street just standing and walking, and then quick shots of cabin action, back to bad guy smoking cigars, cabin action, Keanu standing, cabin action, Keanu standing.
No urgency.
Nope. Chianti standing.
Chianti standing.
And then it kind of all comes down and eases down, and he's like, hey babe, hit me yet, babe?
Whoa.
And she's like, shakes her head, gives him a hug.
Did you actually catch what she said? Because I could not hear. Like,
I don't think she said anything. I thought she just shook her head. No,
not her. I mean, what he said.
Oh, I think he said, hate me yet?
Oh, okay. Because I watched it, that 2-second clip 15 times. I turned on subtitles. Subtitles on YouTube said, hey, BU. The letters BU. Because indiscernible.
Hate me yet? That's it.
Okay.
She's like, nah, get in here, Keanu Reeves.
Hate it.
Title card, snowy landscape, Siberia.
Yep.
Land of Siberia.
The land of Siberia.
Siberia, a vacation ad.
Yeah, Siberia won't. Right.
And then there's more. Wait, hold on. We're not done yet. We're not even close to being
right.
done here yet. Just a quick shot of Keanu watching a cabin burn or watching some building burn out in the woods, right?
Which I'm cool with. Yeah, I'm always here for more fires in movies.
That's the burn. Everything else was slow. There's the burn.
Nailed it.
And then we got to show the bad guy being like, swear loyalty by being blood brothers. If we're not brothers, then maybe we're not even friends. Hey. And we get more Keanu face, and then it ends with him in the woods cocking a rifle at some baddies.
Yep.
Title card coming soon.
Not interested.
Well, you want to prognosticate? Jared and Russ prognosticate?
We might as well. That is the name of the segment.
I get some thoughts, but go ahead.
Great. No, shoot. I'm prepared to be super bored. So make me excited about this.
Well, I think, there's a little more. I think the lady here is probably maybe Boris's Natasha, and that's the love affair thing going on, right?
Okay.
She's the diamond checker. She's the one who's checking if the diamonds are good. So she works with him. She's checking the diamonds. They get a little love affair. Keanu is, I did look this up because I was like, oh, damn, she's in this too. Molly Ringwald is probably the wife back home in America.
What?
Yeah, and she lives in a nice house in California. She's having, and it's actually kind of a double life she's living because she, as we know, is married in California, and she's got two sons who put together a kissing booth contest out in California. Meanwhile, and how they have so much money is because her other husband, second life husband, Keanu Reeves here, is selling diamonds illegally, and she's part of the whole trade thing from California, Siberia to the rest of the world.
I think you just cracked it.
Just saying.
Crack it wide open.
So I think that's what's going on there, and
timing lines up pretty good. I think.
Yeah. No, the timing. It all.
1946 Japan.
Yep.
Famously, Kissing Booth took place in 1946.
Yep, 1946 Japan. Yep. Now let's see what else here we got. So, and then then I think what's going to end up happening is at the very end, we're in the cabin in the woods. This is where this is going to end, right?
Yep.
And there's kind of like a last stand here.
Okay.
And I'm thinking, I don't know. I think Keanu's just going to die maybe at the end.
Oh, interesting.
I don't think he survives this.
I thought at the end he might turn into like some, born again religious guy who's convinced that the world is about to end, and he like takes some family hostage. And,
okay. All right.
I think it goes that angle
in Siberia, in the woods.
That's right.
There's a family out there in Siberia, just kind of.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
And the people that are coming to save this family is
people trying to
atheists,
a bunch accelerate the apocalypse. That's right.
Yes. Atheists with big guns.
They need to kill one person in this family so that way they can make a sacrifice in order to stop the apocalypse.
So we can stop the apocalypse from happening, even though they're atheists and they don't believe in apocalypse, but maybe it will happen anyways because,
That's exactly right.
Okay. All right. So that's good. So we got a diamond trade with Molly Ringwald back in California. That's how the kissing booth is funded, really, in the house. That's how they save the house back.
Yep.
Okay.
And then it turns into Knock at the Cabin later.
Yeah. And I'm feeling pretty good about that, actually. That makes this seem way more interesting.
Yeah.
And I think the lady the lady affair here, the diamond lady there.
Yeah.
I think she probably ends up getting killed too.
Yep. That makes sense. I mean, they're all going to get killed.
Everyone's going to get killed. The apocalypse is coming, right? They can't stop it. Yeah.
Except our gangster. I don't think he's going to get killed because I think not only is this a mid-trilogy kissing booth related movie,
John Wick mashup,
and also a prequel to Knock at the Cabin. I think this is also a prequel to Last Days of American Crime. I think that this gangster goes on to be the main baddie in that one.
Oh yeah, Last Days of American Crime. Okay, yeah,
right.
It's kind of like a prequel side sequel mashup. Okay,
yeah, and I think
slash reboot.
There's an in between backstory where they get from Siberia. Cut down through Canada into the United States, just like they try to do a reverso. Right. When I escaped to Canada, right?
Okay, yeah, I buy all that. That sounds great.
The writing's on the wall.
This movie sounds awesome. I can't wait.
Yeah, it's gonna set up a lot of universe, a lot of world building that's got to happen here.
Yeah, it's like an MCU movie, one of those boring ones, that are kind of in the middle there. It's like one of the Avenger ones, or one of the like an Ant-Man, where it's like, oh, it's just all the tying all these other pieces together for the bigger universe. You're still gonna watch it because you want to see, oh yeah, that's how Molly Warren buys a house in California. Oh, she's part of the diamond ring. That's
That's right. I'm a kissing booth completionist, as listeners will know.
So no, I think that sometimes you got to paint through the boring ones to see the labors of the future. So
I can't wait.
All right, I think we're done. I think we properly prognosticated there.
Agreed. Shut it down.
All right, let's shut this thing down. Thanks for listening, everybody. We'll be back next week with a full breakdown. In the meantime, you can follow us on Instagram at It's This Meets That, or ITMT Pod on Twitter. We're not on Threads yet, but we will be.
Oh, we might be.
We might be. We should be. We will be. We are.
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
okay. Why not? But you can subscribe to us wherever you're listening to your podcast, because we're on there. Do it.
That's right. Including YouTube.
Yeah, we're on YouTube. That's blowing up. It's huge. It's massive.
Yeah. And tell your friends.
It's only a matter of time once our genius SEO titles will kick in.
I've got Donna Mint vetting some SEO consultants as we speak. So
yeah, she's good at that.
She vets all of our candidates.
Yes. Yep. She really runs the show here. So
yeah, we're just figureheads.
Yeah, that's all we do. We're just, that's it. So
that's right. She actually writes the script for these. These are actually more scripted than you think, listeners.
Well, ITMtron, he outputs it first, and then Donna Mint goes through and she does a proof edit copy. Yeah,
she punches it up.
Yeah, she punched it up. She's like, AI, not that funny.
Exactly. Don't tell ITMtron, but. No. But you can tell us all about your hopes and dreams, whatever else you want to do. Tell us about all that in a comment on a review or something on the internet. Leave us 5 stars. Send us an email if you want to be wordier about it, because I think those probably have character limits and emails don't generally.
I don't know.
It's just meets that at gmail.com. We'll read it. We'll do it in an episode just like this. Trailer trash. We always have fan service.
Yeah.
If you don't want to do any of those things, at least go to the website. Check us out. sismeetsthat.com. You can find 200 and God knows how many episodes at this point. So many hours.
Ugh.
Such content. You can probably find more information about us in general. You can find more information about Russ and his book that's out by now.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
Yeah, should be.
Yeah, definitely at this point. Yep. Super out.
Mega out.
Yeah, go to restcapacity.com and check that out.
Actually, it's coming out. It's out today.
It's out today. Would you, as I live and breathe.
It's out today.
Great work. Go to Amazon or your local bookstore and demand that they demand that they buy it from Amazon for you. Get a book plug in. Good episode.
Good episode.